All right. See if I fuck this up again. Let's go. What's cracking? What's cracking? Senor Pena, what's up? What's happening, big dog? Man, it's just another day in the neighborhood. You know how it is. Trying to get my shit straight and connected. Pues, man. All right, guys. So we are wrapping up. I guess they would call this what phase 4 of the off season. Where the team is starting to get ready for like OTAs and things like that. So it's fuck, they're already having OTAs, but I mean like mini training camp and stuff like that. Training camp's right around the corner. I think. Let's figure this one out because the last thing you want to do is be out here spreading some false propaganda. Let me see. Raiders. Hey, anybody else get that Samsung update, dude? No, bro, it sucked, dude. Dude, like, what the fuck, dude? Okay. But I get it. Let's see. Yeah, training camp. Come on. Off-season program, yada. Come on, dude. I don't want fucking voluntary OTAs. Mandatory June 10th. All right, cool. June 10th. Now that we all know June 10th, cool. That's our mandatory mini cap, and then after that it's training cap. So cool. We already know what's starting and going on forward. This is gonna be actually pretty fucking awesome. We got Ashton Jeanty in the house now. I think Senor Pena put it on here that Gino's been looking really good so far in practice. I've heard the same. I've also heard that he's starting to develop a good rapport with like la Chihuahua, Besh, Jacoby and Myers. Okay, so if you're from Southern California, right? There's been a commercial, Jacoby and Myers, right? It's a fucking law firm, dude. And it goes, Jacoby Myers got me $2.2 million. It's fucking crazy, right? And every time I think about, I see his name, is I see the old fucking, they had a brother in a wheelchair. I mean, he was like, he got me $2.2 million, right? And he had like that weird frizzy 70s hair. I mean, and it's not like I can be talking because fucking my hair is like getting kind of there. Even her down, like woo. I mean, so is what it is. You mean just fucking, but every time I see that, it just makes me think of when I was a kid. Yeah, man, that's fucking funny, dude. But so he's building good rapport with them. They're also they've changed Ashton Jeanty's run stance. They don't want him doing that Michael Myers, just sitting there as stance anymore. They want him in a set position, and I'm with it. I mean, I think bringing Chip Kelly in and it really seemed like this was a Chip Kelly draft. Like they were bound. They really wanted to get Chip Kelly everybody and everything that he needed, which is cool, and I'm happy for that. I I I think the team. I think Besh can be the X receiver. We don't need him to be. We don't need uh fucking AJ Brown. We don't need no fucking what's old boy Antonio Brown. I mean, we don't need that type of X receiver. We just need somebody who can play the position and be a threat at that position, because our number one is obviously the tight end who's already in the Hall of Fame. And that's not anything to laugh at or crack at or anything like that, because this team has good bones. I think offensively they're going to be able to compete and stay with other teams, and a lot of this, dude. I'm sorry, the secondary is not that great. You mean linebacker core not either is not that great, but hopefully Christian. I don't know if everybody knows Christian Wilkins. They were saying he was injured, and then he wasn't injured. Now he's injured, and fucking all kinds of shit. All right, so he's injured, and he should be back by August, which is good. You know, because he'll be, probably by September. Yeah, about September he should be. So he shouldn't be playing in the preseason. Probably miss most of training camp, and then just come out and be a dog out there starting week 1. So we should get him for week 1. Hold on real quick. Rasheed. What is? Fucking, that's funny. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see. My bad. I'm over giving you guys dead air. My bad, dude. I'm sorry, dude. One of the guests is fucking asking me if I'm on and shit. It is what it is. It's that time of the year, though. You mean like it's things are gonna be complicated. You mean like the team is better than it was last year for sure. Not so much defensively, but I think the team itself, I think from the top down, it's better. We have a better general manager, better coach, and I like AP. You mean? But Pete Carroll's a Hall of Fame coach. Hall of Fame coach turns programs around, turned my USC Trojans around, turned the Seattle Seahawks around. Seattle Seahawks was just, hold on real quick. Get this with the link. Let me see. That's fucking funny. So yeah, so so he's done put in that work. You know what I mean? So I'm happy to have him as our head coach, and I'm happy that he's there. Let me see. Sorry about that. Enough dead air. I think Pete Carroll is going to bring an infectious personality to the team. Right? Hey, I said 10-7. You agree with 10-7, and I think that's a big step forward, for this team, that going 10-7, because 2014 you could see, oh hey, maybe the Raiders might have a little something. 2015, like, oh shit, it's starting to gel. 2016, you're like, hey, fucking, I think we're gonna make some fucking noise this year. I mean, we all seen that. I mean, and there's natural progressions to everything. I mean, like, you're gonna have to see this step forward. And I honestly, dude, we all can name maybe 4 5 games. We could have won it if they were better coached. Maybe if the general manager put a little more how can I put this correctly? Put enough fucking depth on the team for at certain positions. We could have we could have actually made it to 9-10 wins, and AP could still be the head coach. Let's tell the truth. You know what I mean? But there were some things, like being in Kansas City, taking a snap when you didn't have to. I mean that one's on him. You know what I'm saying? Like there's certain things. Certain things that you gotta live through and everything else. Hold on, I got somebody backstage. Let's see. Mr. Off the shores of the Pacific Coast.
Beautiful night off the glorious night on the shores of Southern California. PORSBR is my Twitter handle, so check me out there. I'm just chilling. How's everybody doing?
Just chilling, bro. This is the time of year where everything is kind of your Raider news and everything. It's honestly, people are pumping out content nearly daily.
There's not. I will say this.
There's not that much to actually put out.
Yeah, there's not. There's not. So okay, I got a non-Raider question for you too. But like, yeah, there's not daily stuff. They're just trying to fill stuff. I think I said I like Genty more than you do. I mean, I wish they would have did what the Giants did and double up on the first round, but they didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least draft Shador in the third or fourth round, but they didn't. But it is what it is. I think we'll see. I do think that offensively they should be able to get off to a fast start. They really should. They really should. I don't think there's any question they should be able to do that.
The front four should be a problem in the NFL. The back half, I'm not that solid about. I'm not.
The back half of the defense.
Yeah.
Oh, you do seriously. Like these national guys who are like glazing the Raiders right now. It's okay to like just say, hey, they should have a really good offense, but don't act like they're gonna like that deep. You got to play defense too, and the defense. I mean, the back half is, and we don't know when is Wilkins gonna play, bro.
He's okay. So I read up earlier that he's supposed to be back in August.
Okay, that's fine. So if he's back in August, then we're good.
I mean,
at least the pass rush is good.
Right. And let's face it, when he was there on the field, it was a different team. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the line was definitely better. I love that pickup. I love that pickup. That was the one move that was one of the few moves that Telesco made that I was really happy with. I'll give him that. I was very happy with that.
He did do very.
You couldn't not be as a Raider fan.
He did do very. Hey, I think me and you talked.
Mr. T.
I think we talked when we drafted Bowers. We were like, I don't get it. We like, I don't get it.
I mean, I just didn't get it because it was like, to me, it's just like, I just don't. I mean, do you want to? I mean, I don't want to have him have like that great. I don't want to have a Tim Brown career. Where he breaks all the receiving records, but then don't end up don't go to Super Bowl until he's done. You know what I mean? Playing.
Right. But Mr. Raider got a Hall of Fame ring though.
I know, man, but I don't want to see Hall of Fame. I want to see Super Bowls. I want to see Super Bowl. I was talking. We were talking about. I met a dude on a space last night who was a Thunder fan. And he was talking about, he was like, but he's also a Raider fan. And he was like, dude, I would trade every one of my championships for all my teams just to have the Raiders win a Super Bowl. And I was like, damn.
Bro, I would like to be able to watch the season with my daughter, right? And completely be like, this is how it should be. I mean, we're gonna win some, we're gonna lose some, but we're gonna win most of these motherfuckers. You mean? You know,
just give me like you know what's funny? It's crazy things like I know Lamar hasn't won a Super Bowl, but they're in the playoffs every year. They make the AFC Championship game sometimes. Like if we just had those kind of seasons, like I would feel like I would feel good. Like you know what I'm saying? So
right, it's just relevant.
It's relevant. Like
I mean,
people don't look at
sneaking in the playoffs is not it, bro.
No, dude.
Sneaking in the playoffs is not it.
If you got to make, if you make the playoffs the last day of the playoff, then you usually don't make a run. It's hard to make a run at that point. It's hard. Bro, we'll see.
I mean, but most of us here have been long suffering Raider fans, and just
listen. I mean, you and I love Pete. You know what I'm saying? So we love Pete. You know what I mean? So I mean. And I think if everything works out in the next 3 years, then I think in year 4 they'll probably offer Patrick Graham the job.
Right.
Because they gave this dude a hella contract. Chip Kelly and Chip
he's hyped.
Chip doesn't want to coach.
Head coaches, bro.
He doesn't want to be head coach anymore. So, he said that.
Paid like one, though.
I mean, like, because I remember because he was what happened. His wife was saying that when he was calling plays for Ohio State, she was like, "I've never seen you happier," and he was just like, and then for the most part, he's just gonna be calling. But he likes calling plays, bro. He like that's his thing. He wants to call plays. Let him call plays.
Right. Well, I mean, let's face it. His last head coaching gig wasn't.
They weren't.
I'm not shitting on it. I'm just saying it wasn't.
If you don't love recruiting,
for UCLA, bro, it was for UCLA.
I know, but if you don't love,
there is no money put into UCLA, bro. They'll put money into the basketball team, women's softball, volleyball, football. Hell no, dude, you just pay for everything.
They'll be good every 5 years. Like you know what I mean?
No, they'll be formidable once
and when I say good, I mean they'll be 8-4. They'll surprisingly be 8-4. But now I don't think it's gonna be. But now it's gonna be even harder because they're not really built for this conference. To be honest with you, you know what I mean?
They're not. Well, financially, they can't compete in the conference.
I mean, basketball. Not football. Basketball, they should be able to though.
Oh, okay. But they got to roll where Daddy goes. So I mean, it is what it is, dog.
I know, dude. I know. I know. Daddy said, Daddy said, come to the Pac-12, come to the Big Ten. So,
so they left, bro.
Real quick, I know it's a Raider thing, but we're both SC dudes. Like, what do you feel about this Notre Dame thing?
Which Notre Dame thing, sir?
Oh, that they're they're people they're talking about not playing the game possibly.
The Notre Dame game?
Yeah.
Why? Why do you want to play Notre Dame? Dude,
I agree, dude.
Honestly, until they join a conference.
So they're not gonna join a conference now because
you saw what dignify Notre Dame with the game.
Yeah. So you saw how they did the thing, They what did they do? They did so the college football playoff. You don't have to be a conference champion to get a number 1 seed.
Mm-hmm.
So now Notre Dame is never going to join a conference now.
Okay.
So that and USC should push back on they should push back because they don't USC does not. Now that we're in the Big Ten, we don't need the game.
No, we don't.
So
in the Pac-10, you needed to beat Notre Dame.
We did. Yeah, we did need that game in the Pac-12. We did.
Yeah.
Even with Oregon, we still need. Even with Oregon and some of the rising teams, Utah was good for a little bit. You still needed that. No question about it. But now it's I don't know. What are we talking about? I want to play these fucking dudes. I don't really want to play them at all.
I don't want to play him at all either.
Yeah,
honestly, I don't. I think it's a waste of time.
I'm over the game. I'm over the game.
I'd rather if we're not playing fucking Michigan, shoehorn in Michigan. If we're not playing fucking Ohio State, shoehorn that team in. Whoever it is, get somebody else from the Big Ten. Or fuck it, let's just start playing somebody from the SEC. Let's see if the SEC wants to play more than
the eight conference games.
The 8 conference games and the bunch of fucking marshmallows they have to play during the fucking season. I mean, literally, dude. Like, I was talking to the homie earlier, and he was like, "The SEC so much better." I said, "Dude, I go, you're a Florida guy, right?" He goes, "Yeah." I go, "Dude, USC got a better record against the SEC than you do." Last year,
yeah.
He was like, "No, you don't." I was like.
I mean, we beat LSU. I mean, we Texas A&M.
Right, teams that I was told they couldn't compete with. That Villanova would come over to the Big Ten and dominate the Big Ten. I was like, dude, you're just
who would say that?
SEC people, bro. They're crazy.
They're crazy, bro. I mean, this will be a solid year in that conference this year because they got quarterbacks, but like. They got Nussmeier. I love the dude from. I wish the Raiders would draft a dude from South Carolina. I really like him as a quarterback. I like Sellers a lot, bro. I like him a lot, dude. I mean, we'll see what he does for a senior year, and then they're amping up Arch, like Arch is the second coming. But whatever. I mean, I don't know. I got
you're kind of standoffish with Arch for some reason.
I just want to see him actually go on the field and do it. I don't want to hear the talking about it. Like it's all about talking, like with him. It's all talking with him, dude. I don't want to. Dude,
we both know that because he's a Manning, he's gonna get overhyped.
I know, but bro, but think about it for a second, bro. Like he couldn't even, like, he couldn't beat out Hewers, dude. That's terrible, bro.
He kept throwing Hewers in to try to bump up his. Dude, Sark was trying to get him drafted high.
No, dude, trust me. I'll say this: like, when they went to the bench, right?
Mm-hmm.
When they went to the bench and put Hewers and I think Hewers gonna end up getting hurt. I think he got hurt. So when Hewers got hurt, like they would have loved to give it to they gave him the job, but he didn't take the job like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? He should have been taking that job like that. I'm not a fan.
Tom Brady came in for a guy. I'm not gonna say Hall of Famer, but he was a big money contract guy.
Oh, but
very highly drafted, and never let that fucking job slip.
Yeah, and never get that job.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
What's he giving that job back for? Take that shit. Like, come on, bro.
Because honestly, at that time and point, dude, when Tom had his first 3 Super Bowls, Drew was a better fucking quarterback than him.
I mean, I just want to listen. I'm not anti-Arch. I just want to see. First of all, I'll say this about Arch. Arch is not going to be in the 26th draft. He's not. He's playing more than 1 year at Texas. He doesn't need. So? Yes, I have already talked to. I mean, I know somebody who I trust. Who does scouting. He said that like he's for sure staying for 2 years. So he won't be in this draft. Money wise, why is he rushing to the draft? Nobody rushes to the draft anymore. Like, I mean, Nussmeier would have been a top 5 pick. Drew Aller Penn State would have been a top 5 pick. Nobody rushed.
If Nussmeier came out, he possibly would have been the number 1 overall pick.
Dude, I don't people. Dude, if you watch him on all 22 and some of the tight window throws, he probably just enjoys. These kids enjoy college, dude. Like, it's the one part of I'll say that it's the one part of my life that if I could go back in time and go, it was really fun. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So like, I mean, like college. I mean, so like, why are they gonna rush to leave college? They're getting paid mad dough to be in college. Right. So what's the rush? What is the rush?
I get it. I definitely get it, dude.
I just worry about, but my thing is this. I was talking to somebody about this the other day. Is like, if Geno has the year that I think he's going to have, let's just say it's 31 touchdowns and 10 picks, they move the football, like they're good off. They're a top 12 offense in the football.
Uh-huh.
They're not drafting a quarterback next year, bro.
Can I ask you a question though?
Yeah.
If you go back and look at Geno Smith, he's not very good in the red zone.
He's not, and I think that's the biggest thing. But we'll see.
I'm just saying, like
his career.
I've
he is not
been down this road, dog.
Yeah, but I do think part of it is part of it could be a lot of different things. But we'll see. I mean, because I think he definitely knows that. I think that's the first thing that this dude has to work on with him. Like, you know what I mean? Chip Kelly. And it also all depends on like how well the Raiders run the football in the red zone too. You know, right. And then you got Bowers in the red zone too. But they had DK in the red zone, so it all. But they should have been better. They should have been better in the red zone.
They should have.
They should have been better. They should have, or like or like my boy, like I said, like my boy who my favorite play caller for the Raiders in my lifetime was Hugh Jackson.
He attacked you from the 40.
Yeah, exactly. He used to always he said he was all about attacking the red zone from like the 35 to 40-yard line. He always did that shit. And that's what he scored so many. I wish his career didn't fall apart because he scored so many points with like just like we had fucking Jason Campbell at quarterback.
Campbell, bro.
We had
hold on. And put the division in check.
We scored hella points, bro. We scored so many points with that team, dude. It was crazy. Did we put 49 points on
that team? Was horrible.
That's crazy, bro.
That's after Al had dropped the ball too. Yeah, shit. That's about when he died, huh?
It's crazy, bro.
Man, that's crazy.
That is crazy, bro. That is nuts. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I make some.
No. I want them. I'm not going to be completely negative. I'm going to say this.
I'm not going to. I mean, like, listen, they're not doing. I mean, like, I'm not going to like be like. I'm not going to be like completely negative or like whatever. I mean, they're trying to build. They're trying to build the team the way they want to. I think the one thing that I will say is that I think that he built the team. Maybe he'll build the team just like Tampa. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he did. Like Tampa always got veteran quarterbacks. They didn't draft quarterbacks in Tampa, you know. Mm-hmm. So maybe that's what they're gonna do. I don't know, but I just don't. It's like when I see all these teams with these young quarterbacks and just build their roster, like, you know, that way. It's just like, oh God, it's just brutal.
Right.
It's brutal.
Hey, you see teams turn it around real quick. Because
quick, bro.
Real quick, because guess what? You don't have to pay that young quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can build the whole roster, man. You build the whole roster after that. So,
you know,
it's crazy.
And not only that, but if you have a young quarterback, all right. So about 2015, that's when a lot of players wanted to come play for the Raiders. You mean? They seemed to have a young quarterback. Yeah, we had a shit facility. Our training, dude, the stories I've heard about the weight room in Alameda for the Raiders was basically a tough shed, a tin tough shed with some weights in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was fucking despicable. You know what I mean? And you know, it was like players still wanted to come play for the Raiders. You know what I mean? We all know the Coliseum. God bless it. God love it. It is one of the best stadiums ever. But when the Raiders left, it was a shell of itself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And players wanted to come because we had a young quarterback. It's time for us to do that now. And I'm sorry, Tommy Malloy.
Yeah, but he's
that guy, and he's supposed to be a receiver. And what's the other guy? Graham? Is it Graham?
Yeah.
Whatever. He's really late round draft pick. He's not the next Tom Brady. It's not happening. Fucking, I'm cool. You mean?
Yeah. But he is fuck is that bullshit? But he isn't. But Malloy's not playing though. He's not playing, but he is. He is more of he's trying to be Edelman. He's trying to be a wide receiver.
Okay.
They already told him that, so maybe Taysom Hill type shit. Like so he's not trying to do no shit like that. So
I'm not gonna lie, I've seen some highlights of him. Dude is explosive.
He's a great athlete. But here's my thing: is like I don't. Again, I just started my research on it, but like there is something where like FC there's not. It's hard to be an impact player from an FCS school, and we took 3 of them dudes. Like
right.
I'm just saying, bro.
No, it does happen though.
It does. I'm not saying it's not.
And most draft pundits, right? And I'm not talking about Mel Kiper Jr. Not that fucker. But people who really, really pay attention to the draft all say every pick there was a bunch of value in their picks. And my only problem with all their picks was no quarterback early. And I did want them to double dip at receiver. I mean,
I don't know. Like, that part is just like the weird part to me is like, why would you not, like, in this draft, why would you not, like, double up on receiver, bro? Like, I mean, running back. Like, why would you not, dude? Like, that made no sense to me. That made no sense to me. Right. That made no sense to me. It's just stupid. That is real stupid.
All right, man. Go ahead and plug your show. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe.
Put on Raiders podcast, Student Body Right USC podcast for my lovely San Francisco Giant fans. To put on Giants podcast. What else we got going on? We got the Signal Caller, and then we also have a new podcast coming out on June 1st. I'll let everybody wait for that one. So that one. So June 1st.
I didn't know you were doing a new one.
Yeah, a new one. Yeah, it's a new one. It's a little bit of a surprise, but it's a new one.
Okay,
so it should be interesting. It'll be a new one. It'll be a new one. So we'll see.
Okay, dude, that's tight, dude. Is it sports related? Or is it?
It's sports related. It's sports related.
Okay.
Sports related. Yeah.
Are you going to be covering the Lakers also now, or what?
No, I'm not doing it. I can't do basketball, bro. I can't.
I'm asking, bro.
I can't.
You're covering the Giants. You mean like anything's possible now?
I can't do it. I can't do it. Although, I mean, basketball is the most. Basketball is it's unfortunate what's happened to basketball guys now. But I will if you want to know, if you really want to listen to a really great basketball podcast. It's this guy Jason Timms.
Mm-hmm.
He is incredible, bro. Like, he is incredible. I would definitely recommend it. I think he's with. I don't know if he's Bill Simmons or if he's with Colin Cowherd, but he is incredible, bro. Like he does it all by himself. He's like Tim Legler type. Like, you know what I'm saying? He knows. He's talking about real basketball. He's not talking about the Stephen A. Smith bullshit. He's talking about real basketball, though. Like real basketball, bro.
That's what's wrong with.
Basketball talk, yeah, it's
basketball.
Terrible.
I mean, but if you really look at it too, I mean, like the NFL's also gone soft too. You mean, so kind of is what it is. You mean?
Yeah,
I mean, they're getting rid of kickoffs. You mean, like?
I mean, they still got it. They still got it. Shout out to Dr. Dre for donating $10 million to Compton High School.
Oh, that's right. I was reading about that. I was reading about that this morning, and then yesterday I read this funny little thing on Instagram because I had to say something about somebody's jacket.
That jacket's tight. You know that jacket's tight.
Hey, fool. It looked like it don't fit.
Oh, stop.
That's funny. That's a Dodger fan, Giant fan banter. You mean?
That's all good. That's all good.
But all right, man.
All right, so I'm about to
cut this off. Thank you, Dwayne, for showing up, dude. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Like I always say, love the ones who love you, and take care of the ones who love you. We out here.
Peace.
Peace.